Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning here at about 10 after 10. Let's do a quick video blog because there is a concern about the wind once again this afternoon, not because of thunderstorms, but because of just plain old wind that could cause more problems with power outages that we already are dealing with across the valley. First of all, one important factor here is the rain that we've gotten recently. Now, these are the totals just over the last 24 hours. About 3/4 of an inch in Boardman and downtown Youngstown, close to that in Latonia and Austintown as well. Close to an inch from Mercer over across into the Mesopotamia area. And some of these values are probably a little off, like this value down in East Liverpool at 0.02. But you get the idea. We've had a decent amount of rain over the last 24 hours. And when we look back at a week's worth of rain, let me zoom into our local area here. We've had a decent amount of rain. Now, nothing crazy here, but a decent amount. Our legend is above my head up here. And when we start getting into some of these dark greens and yellows, it's close to 2 inches, maybe even 2.5 inches worth of rain over the last week. Now, what this has done, it has loosened up the ground some. The root system around trees can be weakened when we have such a saturated ground, and that has probably led to more tree problems than we would have had otherwise over the last couple of days. Of course, it's been very, very windy, but the wet ground has not helped matters at all. So today we've got clouds, some sunny breaks around, gusty wind, of course, and some showers occasionally. I do want to show you that we have a wind advisory up for all of Ohio. Every county in Ohio is under a wind advisory. All of western PA as well. This wind advisory runs until early this evening. The worst of the wind is indeed likely to be early on this afternoon. Let me switch sources here, and what I want to do is show you a little bit of weather geek stuff here, but this is one of the things we look at. This is what we call a sounding of the atmosphere based on one of our high-resolution models. And there's a lot of information on this chart, but what I want to really point your attention to is that as we get into the afternoon, down here at the bottom of the chart, this is the surface of the Earth. As we go up on the chart, that's going up in the atmosphere. And right in through here is how high air parcels will be mixing up and down today, up to about 5,000–6,000 feet. And wind speeds up at that 5,000 foot level today will be around 45 to 50 knots this afternoon. When you convert knots to miles per hour, that ends up being about 55 to 60 miles per hour. That gives us a general idea of what the potential is for gusts this afternoon. Some of that wind energy can get pulled down to the surface, and there's a reason why there's a wind advisory out. I do think there can probably be some gusts that top out around 50, perhaps even a little higher, miles per hour. And again, this would be a problem even if we didn't already have some power outages and some loose ground, but you combine the fact that some people are still without power and the ground is wet, we could have more problems with power as we get into the afternoon today. So I did want to kind of, bring this to everyone's attention. This could be, somewhat of a big deal as we get into the afternoon. The showers are going to be around on a few occasions. Here's our high-resolution model showing these showers kind of dotting the landscape through the afternoon. It's chilly. Won't be much better than the lower 50s this afternoon. Real quick word on the rest of the week. Tomorrow is the pick day of the week. This is Wednesday. As high pressure builds into the region, it should be a fairly decent midday and afternoon. But take advantage of that if you can. It's a good day to mow tomorrow if you need to do that, because the rest of the week, not so good. Here's Thursday, especially later in the day and into Thursday night. I think it's just going to rain. It's going to be windy again. Friday, some showers still lingering. And over the weekend, chilly breezes, showers around. We'll probably be talking about wind chills on Saturday. And I'll tell you, I don't think this happens locally. But let me back up to Saturday evening and overnight here. In some of the higher terrain, like south of Erie, Pennsylvania, closer to the main snow belts, I wouldn't be totally shocked if a few snowflakes were seen Saturday night. And down into the mountains of West Virginia as well, perhaps up towards the Finger Lakes in New York. It's possible there's a few snowflakes Saturday night. Don't think we are likely to see it around here, but not too far away. Might see a few snowflakes this weekend. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be raw over the weekend. So again, take advantage of tomorrow if you can to take care of your outdoor items. All right, so wind, again, a big concern this afternoon. Could be some more power outage issues, not because of thunderstorms, just general wind which can gust to 50 miles per hour or a little higher. So I'll have updates throughout the day. Jess Briganti will as well. She's manning the ship in the studio this morning. She'll be on the hour-long midday show at noon. I'll see you tonight at 6 and 11. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.